Hi Geminis, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your love midsummer reading from the mid-July to the about middle of August, maybe even a little longer, for energies that are kind of with someone, another energy, another person. There's some sort of connections going on for some of you, and some of you may be wondering what's going to happen next. So I'm going to ask Spirit at this time to kind of speak of some of these energies, to guide some of these energies, and to provide answers or direction for some of these energies. Now, I usually pull one card from the Mary Queen of Angels deck at the beginning, so I have a word of prayer for the closing part of the reading. And actually, you guys got two, so that's interesting. And I don't look at them until the end usually. So, and I'm not looking at these. Let's look at the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by P.C. Cast and Colette Baron Reed and see what they have to say about energies for Geminis. Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, it's a general read. What is a particular energy, a connection or connections people are having? And what are their guidance? What is the guidance from Spirit for mid-July to mid-August 2017? Woo-ee! Some of you are receiving the Deceit card, and that's representing your current life path here and now at this time. Are you deceiving yourselves about something? Spirit's saying that if you listen, not to what's being said, but to what's not being said, you can clearly come up with what it is that you need to know about whether or not someone else is being deceitful or if some of you are being deceitful to yourselves. Now, again, this is the Wisdom of the House of Night deck, and I'm going to combine the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification as we go through each step of the reading before us. I'm going to try to speak louder. I am working on a microphone for those of you who are worried about not being able to hear me. I usually speak very loudly when I do speak, so I'm going to apply that wonderful gift I have. Okay, in the middle of your read, we again have deceit. Maybe somebody you feel has been deceitful and it's brought you down and it's made you sad and it's maybe even made you feel poor. Pardon my gum, it keeps my throat moist when I read. The crossing card is the listening to what's not being said about a heartache. Okay, so really just kind of observing at this point. Speaking of observing, in your thoughts position, you guys have obedience. So you're trying to be obedient to your ways, and yet you're not looking at something clearly. Okay, so take off the blindfolds and look at the situation. You may be deceiving yourself with regards to a heartache. Some of you are trying to be obedient by setting goals for yourself to finally move forward and not drag this ugly past with you. And some of you are going to be obedient and look at things clearly that might be setting on a foundation of deceit with a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because it's general. Now, in the foundation, we have vision. This is about you guys having a vision. What is your vision? What is your direction? How is your future going to be moving forward? Some of you are connecting out with regards to a new career and finance opportunity, and or are resting and setting a vision with regards to connecting with someone who is a fire sign. In the recent past, we had fragment. You are only seeing a fragment of a situation, one piece of a big puzzle when it comes to what you do for a living. And now maybe you have heard something or figured something out that has caused you heartache. And you're going to be obedient in your own self. That even though someone or something has turned out to be deceitful and you're down and out and sad, that you're going to take the steps to set goals for yourself to create a new vision. Now in the next few weeks, you guys have a moment of rest, okay? You're going to go sit in the grove, and you're going to kind of take in nature, and you're going to think about a lot of things before taking action. And while you're taking a break to rest, of course, like it always happens, the Eight of Wands comes rushing in. So quick messages, lots of messages in the next few weeks. You have control over whether or not you want to remain invisible to someone or a situation at this time, and whether or not you want to lay down the wands with regards to a battle that you've been going through. with regards to a deceitful situation that leaves you feeling down, with regards to something you may have recognized or learned about a heartache that could have to do with finances. So some of you are having a hard time even being able to focus on love because of something that's transpiring with regards to finances and career. Sorry, this is just the messages I am receiving at this time. If you want me to pull your direct energies, I'm at josiek42@gmail.com. That's my email address, and I can create a video just like this for you, except addressed to you with your questions and concerns for $40. Emergency readings are $80, meaning those I will get back to you right away. My average wait right now is about 3 to 4 days. Okay, so success. Someone outside of your path may be very successful, or you're thinking, I think you're claiming success for yourself. I think you guys are deciding, you know what, I'm not even going to waste my words, represented by the swords. I'm going to walk away and I'm going to congratulate myself. And I know Spirit's going to congratulate me, because I'm going to take a moment, wait for these energies, be obedient to my direction, take the steps, set the priorities that I need to set. In hopes and fears, we have the moon. So this is trying to figure out, what is it that I don't understand about a situation? Where is my clarity? What do I need to know? So you're hoping for clarity, and boom, Spirit saying you will receive. Will have gone full circle with regards to a particular path. You'll have finally got the lesson of what this is about, and it's that new confidence, that knowledge and experience that you've built up to this point, that will help you to confidently step out into a new world path, which is a new you, a new idea, a new direction. And it could be that you have a vision and you hear about that, responses to the vision, because you're taking the steps. And in a moment of pause, you finally realize the answers you've been waiting for. In your outcome position, understanding. Finally having an understanding of a situation. That you guys are very strong in yourselves. That you are always going to be in a position of leadership, no matter which direction you go in, because you apply yourself so intensely, because you are obedient to your vision, and because you will take time to observe and then to just cut away and move forward, so you can again get back to being successful. Again, I apologize. This is about love. I'm asking Spirit to please, but you know what? When these messages come through, if they're ringing true for someone, it's because these messages need to be said to someone. So if they sound like they have to do with you, get a hold of me and we'll see why and what and how and what you're going to do moving forward with these new circumstances, is what I believe. The entire reading is being represented by the High Priestess of Water. So Spirit's wanting you to really connect in with your emotions. Emotions of all kind. What's best? What's not best? What's good for you? What will bring you peace, joy, contentment, and happiness? Because it's obvious that whatever was there in the past has only hurt you. And at some point, you may decide it's time to move forward. Have hope. That maybe a passionate connection has been built on enough foundation that it won't just dissipate into nothing. But stand true to your individuality at this time. You are receiving the sword, Ace of Swords, which is the truth. Okay, this is being clear. This is becoming focused and being able to cut away from an old path. Moving forward where there is fairness and equality, where you can give and receive equally from others around you. It's all about the choices you make and the karmic wheels coming in. So this is huge. This is all about going within you, because 46 is 10, 4 plus 6 is 10, and 1 plus 0 is 1. This is about you. See, the angel has a white wing and a black wing. So are you going to make a good choice or a bad choice? And the snake jumped out, which is representing wisdom. Make an oath to yourself with regards to someone in your past or with regards to your children. And just let Spirit bring in this message for you. It's blessed by the universe. It has to do with new money, a new money direction, a new money offer. Know that you have the energies of the Strength card in the next 3 to 6 months. And that you have the High Priestess energies, who's going to guide you. If you listen and ask Spirit, they will guide you in the right direction when it comes to knowing where it is that you belong. Where do you want to bring your craft, your ideas? your leadership. Now, in a 3-card summary to my left, I have the Rider-Waite deck once again, and it's a summary of the overall reading, just for more clarification. And the first card in the 3-card summary is the 7 of Pentacles. So that is really like this whole reading to me has been speaking of. Taking some time to really look at a situation. Yes, this is what your life was before. So it's very important, but it is in the past, and the past crumbles away, and we're blessed with our memories so that we can create something new moving forward and use all of what we've learned to make it better, to make it more than it ever has been. So know that you have control over your path. Open up to that idea of you being the emperor on your path. I also am receiving that if you're dealing with an Aries, some of you, you don't know whether to open up to that person or whether or not that person is going to open up to you. Free yourself from this intense thinking. Step out on a new path. Be cautious about those who are rushing in that see you are very financially independent and strong in yourself. Spirit's saying you have been through a harsh lesson. In the next few weeks, you're going to receive clarity of that. The Hierophant is saying congratulations. You made it through a difficult lesson. You've learned from it, and you may now accept a new key to a new path where there will be new struggles, of course, but you are to have hope and faith because now you understand that you are the leader of your path. What you say goes. Look at that. And right now, I think some of you are saying, I'm going to create a new path. I am going to give birth to something new in my life. A new job, a new life, a new career, a new path, a new direction, a new home. Whatever it is, as you're manifesting that in your thoughts and connecting to Spirit, Spirit can help listen to those thoughts through the stars at the crown, at your crown in this picture. Go after what it is that you want. Hope, wish, and pray for what you want to come in your life, because at this time, Spirit's saying you've worked a long time to get here. There may be a decision between 2 offers or 2 opportunities, and you're taking some time to look at things from every perspective before moving forward. Don't be too harsh with your words when it comes to a new opportunity in love. Go within and look at the big picture with the Hermit energies and see how far you've come. Use your experience and knowledge to see if someone else is truthful and honest. Don't get up in your head, because what's done is done over here. Spirit's showing you there's already a new path set up for you with 2 cups, not just one, filled with, overflowing with peace, joy, contentment, happiness, and abundance. You've got to let what you thought was a true soulmate in the past that hurt you very badly go, okay? Because there will be happiness when you follow a new path with regards to career and finance in the next 4 to 6 weeks. So follow your heart, take your time, set goals for the future, come to the reality that something in the past now has to go so that you can move forward. I think it's in a new direction with regards to career and finances that you guys are being led towards a soulmate or a life partner. Now, a soulmate is a lesson, but sometimes they're the most awesome lessons because they're very passionate and intense. And then we've got life partners, which I believe you can only receive through enough lessons, through finally growing spiritually into a position where Spirit's been trying to lead you to. You can also receive love by hoping, wishing, and praying, but we can't create love ourselves here on earth. And when we try, we sometimes really just disappoint ourselves. So yes, the overall card representing that last read again after shuffling came up as letting go of something. Letting go, all right? So I'm going to bring in the Doreen Virtue Romance Angel cards here. Spirit, please provide those born under the sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign of Gemini with clearly defined messages regarding their love energies now into the future. The card representing your current life path for some of you, not all of you, is that you are attracting love just by enjoying your life at this time. So know that you don't have to really try. Just reveal your innermost selves or self to someone, and that will help for your bond to deepen. So someone's attracted to you, And it's okay to just enjoy it day to day, this connection, not necessarily having to give it a title of any sort or form. Maybe just to be really good friends with someone right now and reveal who you are and what you're experiencing on your path with someone who can help maybe reflect that back to you and help you to find clarity. Maybe someone finds you attractive who's a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, and you decide to go and connect with this person and to celebrate and to talk about things in your future or things that you want for yourself in your future. In your thoughts position, you're still thinking you want to give a relationship a chance, though part of you feels like it's just been too much work. In your foundation, Spirit's saying it's up to you. Clearly decide what it is that you want so it comes to you, and Spirit will bring it to you very, very soon. Don't sit down here in this sad and pain and anguish, because this is what you will continue to receive. Start to think about what it is you want moving forward. So if you want to hope and pray someone into your life, you need to make sure that your pardon me, energies aren't scattered in too many areas, that you're really strong in your own self, and that you're not thinking about two different paths at the same time. You have to hope and wish and pray for that one path. And then Spirit will say, great, there's the clarity we needed. Now we can bring it to you very soon. In the recent past, we had time to disconnect and retreat from the world. Okay, so this might be moving into the future here a little bit. Yes, you were putting down the wands, the struggle, the battle of the past. And now in the next few weeks, maybe you're fearing that there's not enough chemistry to keep a connection going. Part of you may want to sneak off and go back and connect to someone that maybe there was attraction in, or somebody's attracted to you and you like to connect with them because there is a deep bond. And in the next 4 to 6 weeks, you have control over deciding, are your feelings for a fiery person or a fire sign in their sign? It could be sun, moon, or rising, or in their chart, or someone who's very fiery. What do you want to do with this person? What do you want to do with these energies? Be clear with them, be fair, and be just. Maybe some of you are with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, sun, moon, or rising, and you're trying to figure out, are my feelings real with this person, or do I go back to this other person who I connect with so much? Is there unrequited love? And Spirit's just saying, you know what, for right now, free yourself, okay? It's time to take back control of your life. Time to really just get thoughts of things off your mind and get busy setting those new goals I feel that we talked about before, or about goals with someone. Yeah, some of you might be going back and forth between someone who has fire in their chart and someone who has air in their chart. And they may even come into contact with each other. Now, in your hopes and fears for some of you, not all of you, your love life, you're hoping is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and some of you may have to travel to see if this will raise to a higher level of commitment. Maybe some of you want to connect with someone who's been in troubled waters and take that person and go to smoother waters, to a nicer, better, calmer, more beautiful location somehow. But it all does come down to honest discussions, okay? There's going to have to be honest discussions, not only with yourself, but with those around you. And with the number 3, I feel like you're going to be receiving messages from maybe 2 or 3 other people. And it's through these messages and these connections that some of you will be deciding where your next path is going to head towards. Wow, the overall card for some of you, not all of you, is marriage. So either you or someone is married, or you or someone wants to get married. Woo! Maybe some of you are realizing that there is a person you want to marry, and it doesn't hit you until you have gone through some of this battle and released a ton of stuff from the past. And then you decide, you know what? Great love is worth taking the steps I'm guided to take. I'm going to hope, wish, and pray on a star because now I know what it is that I want. There may involve some strength, and know that you have the energies of the strength card here to actually go up against a fear of whether or not someone's wearing a false mask. Someone from your past may try to reconcile. Know that you have the major arcana judgment here, so Spirit's going to help you to make the right choices with regards to that. Yeah, Spirit's saying release your energy. If there's anything making you feel down and out, take that time we talked about at the Grove. Clear your energy. Use the energies of the Hermit card to look at the big picture of why you had to experience what you had to experience. In the next 3 to 6 months, some of you may realize that this strong magnetic attraction is not healthy. That it's something you feel tied to, but you know in the same sense it's something you should go away from. Spirit's saying that this new path and this new direction is where divine timing is trying to guide you towards. So pay attention to the red flags if somebody's not accepting love. Have trust and faith in spirit. Get out of your head. Stay optimistic and know that you have the magician energies to manifest love in your life moving forward. Yep, a lot of releasing and healing for some of you, especially those of you who may have children or who are thinking of someone from your past. You know, I really feel like July is where realizations are coming to an end, where everybody will have pretty much gone full circle and realized what it is they needed to know about things they've been wondering this whole entire year. And that in August, we're actually going to be released to move forward somehow. And it is towards a lot of new things for a lot of new people are going to surprise themselves after much thought and observation in the next week or two here about what it is they really want to do. And a lot of people are going to actually decide to let go. Even though it will feel uncomfortable and scary, it's bringing people to a position, especially you guys, to where you're going to feel like a kid again. Where the sun is going to be shining, where the sky is going to be blue, where there's going to be lots of love, maybe even an engagement. Wow. But you have to clearly decide so Spirit can bring it in. Know that, yes, something from the past or someone from the past, maybe even connected to children, did bring you down and make you sad and keep you down for a very long time. But now some of you are going back and forth trying to figure out, was this passionate connection built on fantasy, or is there solidarity there? Yes, something from the past that maybe a marriage or a divorce did cause a lot of heartache. And even though someone's connecting out or you're connecting out to someone, you're afraid you're going to end up back where you were. But look at, Spirit's offering you from the universe a new blessing, a new path that's overflowing with peace, joy, abundance, prosperity, and love. So in the next few weeks, some of you may jump in your train, plane, or automobile or just start taking a few more steps away from what was and are starting to create something new. And what is it that you want? You want a happily ever after. Maybe even marriage and love. But you may have to travel to connect with someone so you can have clarity. Some of you may be up in your head and confused, and you're waiting for the Empress energies to guide you about someone or something that is at a distance. Yes, it's time to get to the truth of a situation because you're ready to give birth to a new path in the next 3 seconds to the next 3 months. And you guys are making sure that you have fairness and equality before letting someone in. Some of you may be dealing with children and are trying to follow your heart about the right thing to do. Spirit's saying if there's a offer or opportunity with regards to finances, absolutely go for that. Look at this, though. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, you're receiving the Moon card. So this is still being unclear. About what? About a fresh, very new, hasn't really been built offer of maybe not love, but of caring. And some of you are trying to figure out, is this a karmic blessing? Is this the right thing to do? Is this my soulmate? And some of you are scared, but you're laying down the swords. Take some time over the next month to enjoy people around you, but to just kind of really be in your own space so that you can clearly decide what it is you want to move towards and what it is you want to let go of. Because I feel in August there's actually going to be steps towards a new beginning. Now, The 2 angel cards I pulled from the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue are home. I trust and follow my divine guidance about my home. What do you want your home to be like? Who do you want to be in your home with you? Where do you want your home to be? And the second card is children. My heart is filled with love for children, which creates miracles and positive changes both for me and for them. Really focused on this midsummer, and that's good. I feel like I need to pull some more cards, so I'm going to do so from the oracles, actually, you know what? I'm going to pull from the Tarot of the Divine, because Spirit's asking you to trust. So I'm going to ask you to think about someone around you or a situation around you that you would like to have some clarity with regards to. And I'm going to ask Spirit to show me Gemini, Moon, Sun, Rising. What are their thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, outlooks, and perspectives, maybe even responses to the environments that Geminis will find themselves in the next month, month and a half or so? Some of you are starting out really wanting to jump on a new path, take a risk, and not even care. And some of you are being crossed by a situation that involves either 3 people or a new beginning with regards to finances. In your thoughts position, thinking about, well, I got to do what I got to do. And in your foundation, what it is you guys choose to do may throw everyone for a loop. I don't know if this is the same person or if this is a new energy or if maybe other energies were different. But again, if these energies apply, pay attention. Okay, so, and you'd be surprised at how many energies these connect to. New path with regards to leadership, finances, self-business, owning your own business, receiving messages, knowing you're going to have to put a lot of work in, or receiving messages with regards to, okay, so this person's thinking, should I, or this situation is thinking, should we allow this person to come in and set up a new path for themselves? They're willing to do the hard work, and they're sending in messages to us or to me, this person's thinking, who may have 3 people in their life. This person's thinking, I have to do what I have to do because I want fairness and equality and balance in my life. This person may have to put something to an end, and it may be shocking to those around them because they're focused on you and the messages you're putting so much work into. Someone outside of your path has been trying to put something together slowly. Maybe they're looking at you, I feel, because this is you wanting to build from something from the past, taking time to slowly create, realizing that maybe from the messages you've received, they realize that you are looking for maybe a better connection with regards to finances or love, where there is fairness, truth, honesty. In the next few weeks, the person or situation you guys are thinking about is not too eager to accept love or an offer until you come in and you take the steps and show them your devotion to a situation, your ability to remain balanced and to offer balance and fairness to someone else or something else. Someone outside of your path in the next 4 to 6 weeks can decide and control whether or not they want to have a good time, or whether or not a person charging in, who could be a Gemini, is coming in too aggressively. So if you guys do hear of a message of someone, it might be important to move very slowly, okay? Very important to move slowly. Even though the messages come quickly, move slowly. It may be that somebody's putting an end to a connection with you, but I feel like on your end, this is a blessed deal, okay? They see you as having to make a choice of some sort, maybe even between people. They see you as a new opportunity for blessings, for love. They may be celebrating something great, and you're going in there to say, hey, wait a minute. I might have made a choice now about something last minute. This person or situation is going back and forth contemplating, but does not want to be bothered. This person is contemplating watching everything fall apart before turning around and starting a new path. This person is contemplating maybe even putting a situation or a connection to an end, because in the outcome position, they can't help but realize that there's 3 people involved. So they're going deep within with the Hermit energies to figure out what the heck this is all about. They see you starting a new path, but they're in a situation where they are tied up too much with the situation, and to only be fair with everyone around them, they feel like they need to put closure to a connection because they don't know if there's enough love there. You guys haven't maybe moved in enough to say, hey, you know what? I care about this person. I want to have fun and I want to express to this person, but I just don't know how. You may come in and say, hey, slowly, I've rethought things and I do want to offer love. And this person's going to go back and forth for a while. They just don't trust a situation. They've been down a long road. They know if someone's telling them the truth or if what they're giving up is worthy or not. They're going to be very clear. This person is on a new path with regards to finances, and they also may be just fantasizing about a secret, and they're wondering if maybe the secret or this effort has just become too difficult. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, this person is running away from a love offer because they're busy, focused on maybe career. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, this person may be feeling down and sad because of a love offer that they really wanted to make. But unless it's the real deal, unless it's marriage, unless it's the intense connection, they don't just want the fairness and equality. They want the family, the friends, the lifestyle, the home. And you can't blame them. This person is not, or people are not stupid. This, I feel, person in this reading is going to be very clear about what they want. And that's why you guys are going to have to sit and think about that for a while. This person doesn't need to accept love. They don't have to accept love. And they are more than willing to move on if someone doesn't share their emotions with them. Because what they see, the actions they see people take, are what guides them. So the person you may be, or the situation you may be thinking about, may have been a battle recently. Maybe some of you or someone else is sitting in a beautiful position of authority and money, and they're doing fine, and they're also very much in touch with their intuition. So they're taking a moment to decide, do I finally just cut away from this path that's empty and follow my goals, my dreams, my money, my ideas? And Spirit's actually saying, here's the blessed ideas for this person. And this person will be celebrating in the next few weeks. They're going to be very financially independent, very content and happy. Though a part of them still might wonder, am I trapped or do I step on a new path? What decision do I make if this person who's doing well, who's looking for guidance, comes to me? Would I have a happily ever after? Or will my happily ever after be ruined? Huh. All right, well, in the next 4 to 6 weeks, again, Spirit is saying if you know what it is you're hoping and wishing and praying for, then it will come true in the next 4 to 6 weeks. Someone may come rushing in with exciting ideas and offers and opportunities. Though these people sometimes come up with a lot of great ideas and then, they kind of get led off in another direction. But their attention may bring you good feelings, that attraction, that love. You or someone else might finally open your heart and take a few steps. And together, maybe, for some of you, not all of you, the two of you will give birth to something new. Though this person will have to go through some pain, they'll have to trust spirit. And I don't see the person being able to trust the situation enough. So it's really up to you guys to decide what you want. Decide how you're changing from how things were in the past. And decide where it is you want to go and how things are going to be different from here out. Thank you again for stopping by to hear about love. I hope to see you again in August 2017. Take care and God bless.